guys, how are you doing? It's Kat at spiritual-candy.com with today's free online tarot pick a card reading, and it is What's Blocking You. So today's reading is intuitive. Remember, it's also general, so some of the messages may not resonate. If they don't, just ignore them and take whatever does. If you want your own private reading, it's £20 for 20 minutes and you get your reading in 48 hours or less. To book your reading, check the description box below, or you can go to spiritual-candy.com. There are also limited one-to-one phone readings, which you can also find out about on the website. So my goal at spiritual-candy.com is to help you follow your heart and find yourself. For more free tools, oh dear, for more free tools, please head over to spiritual-candy.com. There's a free course, there's a free book, etc. Please go over there and check it out if you would like to. I also do a Facebook Live every Sunday. At the minute, guys, I'm not sure every Sunday through August when they're going to be, because it depends where I am. So you will need to keep a check on Facebook to know about that. But they're normally 7 o'clock UK time, 2 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, so I hope you're all great and that you find today's reading helpful. If you do, please like and subscribe. If you already have subscribed and you already like my videos when you do, enjoy them. Thank you very much for doing that. I appreciate it. Let's get on with today's reading. Hi, number ones. Okie dokie. Right. So, what's blocking you? We've got the Sacral Chakra, Page of Wands, and the Empress. It's interesting because the Sacral Chakra is linked to creation, and the Empress is all about birthing a new situation, and the Page of Wands is about new explorations, new adventures. There could be something around this of like not feeling free to kind of take action and go on a new adventure. There's something around the sort of flow of momentum in life that feels to be blocking you. There's something about giving yourself permission perhaps to really go with the flow of where you're being called. There's a new adventure being offered, I feel, and it's like there's maybe some reticence to take action because the Empress can be a little obviously she's the receiver, but also you know, she's sat here, she's kind of intuitively within this group, it kind of looks like she could be being a little passive or, you know, not taking action. So yeah, I think what's blocking you is that there's some maybe fear about taking on a new journey or going into a new situation. So I think some of you are afraid to kind of harness this youthful, spirited kind of go with your gut, go with your passion and your creativity. I think that there's a kind of there's a reticence to take on the challenge. For some of you, it's about not having the courage to really delve into your creativity. So if this is something around trying to get things to flow in your life, it could be trying to get a relationship to work or find your life purpose or whatever. They're saying here, this is all of these cards are to do with like creativity and passion, and I think that there's some sort of block around this. So really being creative will massively unblock the situation. I do have a video on creativity and 5 ways to be more creative, whether you're a creative person or not, and everyone's creative. When I said that, what I mean is, and like some people think they're not creative, you don't have to be artistic to be creative. We're all creative in our own way. So if you want to check out the Spiritual Candy video, it's on YouTube. It's the creativity one. So yeah. Okay guys, hope that makes sense. So much love guys. I'll see you tomorrow or in a private reading. In the meantime, please like and subscribe if you want to. Hi number 2s. Okay, so what's blocking you? Yeah, okay, I think you feel stuck. yeah, it looks like you feel stuck. You've got the Sacrifice card, which is the Hanged Man. There's a feeling that opportunities are passing you by. You can't seem to, you feel kind of in no man's land. Things don't seem to be kind of vibing right. You can't seem to get things moving. Things aren't going the way you were hoping they would, or they're not going the way you were expecting they would. The reality is that there's a need to be intuitive and connect with your higher self. That's the way forwards, because whether you realize it or not, this could be a shadow aspect. You could be very unconscious of it. You're in a good position with the Four of Coins. You're in a good position. So you may be looking at the situation thinking, well, I'm in a good position. I have the goods. I have the talents or the situation or the ability. Why isn't this happening for me? The Four of Coins does suggest that you're in a good position, but you're kind of holding on. You're afraid to kind of invest. The Hanged Man does kind of indicate that being intuitive or seeing things from a different perspective will help you. And I've got a feeling here for the majority of you that this Strength card is the real key here, because you need to manage the ego, the reactive or the fearful aspects, the parts of your sort of emotions, feelings, thoughts that are very quick to respond to situations. And it's about listening to your mature, spiritually mature higher self and being guided by that, rather than your sort of rather than your reactive instincts, if you like. I've got a feeling that there's some fearful energy going on here, and that being brave and wholehearted and courageous will be the new perspective you need. I think there's some shadow here that you're not aware of. There's some fearful element or some holding on a little tight that's blocking you that you can't see. So just spend some time with yourself, be courageous, be brave, and just manage that inner lion and see what's going on there. I've got a feeling if you just look from a slightly different angle, you'll see a little fear that's helping you to cling on a little, and that's what's stopping you from moving forwards. Thank you so much, number twos. I'll see you tomorrow or on a private reading. In the meantime, please like and subscribe. Hi, number threes. How are you doing? I hope you're amazing. Right, what's blocking you? You've got the best card in the deck, the universe, the world. So everything is on offer to you, number threes. Like, there's so much potential, but I think that there's something around, whoa, sustainability here. You have the world at your feet. You have every opportunity available to you. So don't think that you are limited or that you don't have the ability to get what you want or to manifest things that you would enjoy in your life. You do. You do have the opportunity. You do have the capability. However, the Page of Pentacles says, you know, you have good prospects, but, you know, it's not quite there yet. The Page of Swords is like, you've got loads of ideas, but it's maybe a bit overwhelming. So there could be something about, because I said with sustainability, I think there's a kind of innocence, naivety, or lack of experience going on here. The point is, this could have many different ways of unfolding. The two main ways I see it is the first one I mentioned. The pages do indicate that you maybe will lack sustainability. So the pages can be like, you have a great idea, but you know, you lose interest partway through, or it, you know, you don't have to stay in power, or you know, you just lose interest. There's something about that. So it is possible that what's blocking you is you've kind of lost interest. So you do have the goal, or the situation you want is available to you, but that is like you kind of lost interest now. Or that you will lose interest. You know that you'll start something, but it doesn't feel like, you know, it just isn't sustainable for you. In which case, if you identify with that, don't be hard on yourself, because you may be just at this kind of energy where you're wanting to investigate. I mean, ask your intuition about this. Is this an issue or is it not? It depends where you're at in life and what goals you have and what you feel drawn towards, okay? Because for some people, feeling like they can't sustain anything, if you're young and you're investigating life, well, that's fine. If you're older and you really want to have a settled situation and you're getting a lot of page energy, then perhaps there's some shadow or some fear that's blocking you, that's stopping you from being able to kind of complete that cycle. Yeah, so anyway, I digress. So the one thing is that it's perhaps you're losing interest before you can get to that point where things start to manifest. The other thing that could be is that it's early days, that you're kind of only in the early stages of things, that you've got some great ideas, but that, you know, there's a long way to go. There's more work to be put in. I think that some of you are getting overwhelmed with the amount of thoughts and ideas you're having. So this could be psyching you out. So it's basically because you've got early stage syndrome. You know, it's the early stages. So it's not so much that you're blocked as much as you've got a way to go yet. They do say you can get there, but there may be some issues around this page energy. It's either going to take you a little while, or perhaps you will lose interest, and that might be something that you need to look into. Thank you so much, number 3s. Guys, have an amazing day. I will see you on tomorrow's reading or a private reading in the meantime. So much love to you, and like I say, have an amazing day. Bye, guys.